Could we trace the roots of Adolf Hitler's monstrous deeds to the recesses of his mind? What were the psychological underpinnings of this man who, with chilling efficiency, led the world into the darkest episode of the 20th century? Adolf Hitler's story begins in Braunau am Inn, Austria, in 1889. Raised in a volatile household, Hitler was a troubled child who yearned for paternal approval, an element that arguably shaped his need for authority and recognition. Fast forward to his early adulthood, Hitler's aspirations to become an artist were thwarted by a stern and unsupportive father. This rejection, coupled with the death of his parents, left him with a deep sense of abandonment and resentment, possibly fueling his later hatred and aggression. The pivotal turning point in Hitler's life came with his service during World War I. The experience of warfare and Germany's subsequent defeat scarred Hitler, stoking his nationalistic fervor and bitterness towards the perceived architects of Germany's downfall. Hitler's rise to power in the 1930s was not just a personal journey, but a reflection of Germany's collective psyche at the time. The Treaty of Versailles had imposed crippling reparations on the country, kindling resentment and despair among its people. Hitler, with his captivating charisma and fiery speeches, tapped into this public sentiment, positioning himself as the savior of the German people. His paranoia, narcissism, and sadism, tightly interwoven with Machiavellian manipulation, became the driving forces behind his political ascendancy. Hitler's inflated sense of self-importance blinded him to others' needs, while his deep-seated paranoia made him see enemies everywhere, leading to rash and impulsive decisions. His sadistic enjoyment of others' suffering manifested itself in the horrific treatment of Jews, prisoners of war, and other minorities. Despite the chaos and devastation Hitler wrought, it's crucial to understand that his rise to power was not an isolated event. Hitler's dark psychology, while a significant element, was one part of a larger tapestry that included social and political upheaval, economic hardship, and a weak democratic government. In summary, Adolf Hitler's journey from a troubled child in Austria to the dictator of Nazi Germany is a chilling study of how individual psychology, shaped by personal and societal forces, can have far-reaching and devastating impacts. His life serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked hatred, manipulation, and the abuse of power. This exploration into Hitler's dark psychology isn't just about dissecting the past. It's a reminder to remain vigilant, to understand how charismatic leaders can exploit societal fears, and to remember that the echoes of history can reverberate into the present if left unchecked.